billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My name is Hafsa Yasin and I am the course instructor for the course of Public Administration. I hope all of you are doing good in health, and let's continue our first lecture. So what is public administration? According to Woodrow Wilson, public administration is basically a detailed and systematic application of law. Like when a law is applied in a detailed and in a systematic manner. This is what we call public administration. So public administration actually means to serve the public. Public ad to administration uh, services. Public administration like to serve the public. So when we will define it in a definition form, it will be public administration is a detailed and systematic application of law. Public administration basically consists of all the operations having for their purpose the fulfillment of the public policy as declared by the authority. So पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में बेसिकली हम वो तमाम ऑपरेशंस परफॉर्म कर रहे होते हैं जो कि किसी भी पब्लिक पॉलिसी को इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए ज़रूरी होते हैं. पॉलिसी मेकर्स बेसिकली पॉलिसी बनाते हैं एंड व्हाट इज़ द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर इज़ टू बेसिकली इम्प्लीमेंट दैट पॉलिसी और टू बेसिकली परफॉर्म ऑल द ऑपरेशंस विच आर इम्पॉर्टेंट टू इम्प्लीमेंट द पॉलिसी as an authority. So public administration is basically a detailed and systematic application of law. It basically consists of all those operations having for their purpose the fulfillment of the public policy as declared by the authority. So what are the functions of the public administration? We can also set these we can also say that these administrative functions are also the scope of public administration. Like while we have to define the scope of public administration, we can simply explain the scope of public administration by defining these functions of public administration. So what are these scope? What are these functions? We can simply explain these functions as post corp. P for planning, O for organization, S for staffing, D for directing, Co for coordinating, R for reporting, B for budgeting. So firstly, what is planning? Planning means setting goals and establishing strategies. Setting goals and establishing strategies to achieve that particular goal. Next, what is organization? A group of people who are working together to achieve a specific goal. Organization, a group of people working in a hierarchical manner to achieve a specific goal. What is hierarchical manner? Hierarchical means the system of working in the organization will be in a proper hierarchical form. Like there will be top level management, then there will be middle level management, and then there will be lower level staff. So next is staffing. Appointing right person for the right job. Appointing right person for the right job. Like you cannot hire a doctor and you can't ask him to construct a home, because constructing home is the responsibility of a civil engineer. While what is the responsibility of the doctor? The responsibility of the doctor is basically to serve the people and to basically diagnose the diseases and to basically provide them drugs to eradicate from those diseases and all. Next is basically directing. Directing means assigning tasks to the people. Coordinating means the transfer of information from top level management to lower level management. Like the boss will give order to the manager or to the supervisor, and the manager or supervisor will further direct the lower staff about the rules and regulations or about the functions of the organization, or same actually works for a state. Reporting means you are going to give the results or the analysis about the whole plan. Like when a plan is implemented, ultimately you are responsible to report your superior. You are responsible to give answer to your superior about your performance. Last one is budgeting. Budgeting is basically an estimate of revenue and expenditures. Revenue Budgeting is an estimate of revenue and expenditures. Next, we basically say that administrative structure is divided in two parts. First one is administrative theory and second one is applied administration. So in first part we basically see that how administrative theories works, and in second part we will see that how administration is applied to perform different tasks in an organization. So firstly we will see the administrative theory. The administrative theory part is divided in the three eras. First one is basically or we can say three theories. We will study these theories in details in further lectures. So first one is organizational theory, second one is behavioral theory, third one is public personal administration. First, organizational theory, second, behavioral theory, third, public personal administration. Third, public personal administration. So basically it's public personnel administration. What does personnel means? Personnel means the employees or the human resource which is working in an organization. Applied administration. So applied administration is further divided in different functions. We will also study these functions in detail in the next lectures. First one is political functions. We know that administration perform political functions. What are the political functions? These are the functions which are basically performed to serve the public. Legislative functions, the functions which are basically performed to make the law for the state, like the laws which are ultimately important to implement in a state. Then financial functions, like the functions which are related with the finance, ultimately the collection of the finance and the distribution of the finance. All of these are functions of the administration. Next, defense, of course, protecting the state from the internal and external threats. uh, Defense, or we can say army, is also an administrative department which basically administer the state from the external and internal threats. Then educational functions, the educational function is divided in two times, so you just consider it as one. Educational function, we can also say that educational functions at federal level and educational functions at provincial level. Then economic administration, ultimately to administer the economic structure of the state. Then foreign administration, of course, to build and establish relationship with the foreign states. So these are the applied functions. So what we have studied, basically administration, public administration has ultimately two parts. First one is theory administration, public administration theory, and second one is applied administration. We will study all of these things in details in next lectures, inshallah. Thank you so much for today. I hope you have understand the lecture. If you have any queries, you can definitely ask here. Thank you so much.